I want to quickly go through a list of typical longevity remedies or approaches and have you rated it on a scale of 1 to 10.
Can I add one more thing? I've got a whole chapter on there on mindset.
You can add 2.
Yeah. And
it's a longevity guidebook, by the way.
And by you can I give it away effectively.
I know everybody at the conference got it.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to get it out there, right? So you can buy it on Amazon, that's great, but you can buy it cheaper. If you go to longevity.Key, you get a book with a whole bunch of other stuff basically at my print cost. So it should, the $9 or $10 should not be the reason you don't learn about this stuff. But mindset, one of the things I love as a massive positive on healthspan is your mindset. So one of the things I quote in there is a study done and published by the National Academy of Sciences in which it looked at 69,000 women and 1,500 guys, one of the only studies with like more women than guys. And it was normalized for socioeconomic status. And it looked at your mindset. And the study outcome was that optimists live 15% longer than pessimists. And I love that. The idea that if you have an optimistic point of view about the life, your future, and so forth, you're going to live longer. It's like a double dividend.
It feels to me, though, that there's a genetic component to that. Like I think people are often born optimistic or pessimistic.
So I talk about mindset a lot in my work. And I think about, AI models. You train neural nets and AI models by showing them evidence after evidence after. You show them cats and cats and cats, and they learn what a cat looks like. You're constantly training your mindset and your brain by what podcasts you listen to, who you hang out with, what's on your walls, what you read.
Basically, all you need is Moonshot and the Dan Buettner Podcast, and you're set.
You're set. But it's like you said, who you hang out with. If you pick your friends carefully.
Yeah,
right?
But here I'm going to push back.
Don't watch the evening news.
A little thing. Yeah, and that goes to my central thesis is changing your environment. You get rid of screens for the most part, or reduce the number of screens, which will reduce the number of hours you watch. But I would love to see an intervention. I'm going to a mindset change intervention that happens on year 1, and we get to check in on these people on year 5 and see if they're more optimistic.
Sure. Do they have a set point that can't be moved? Is your question, right?
Yeah. I've not. I looked all over for it.
Well, my experience about that is I run this Abundance 360 program, right, for CEOs. I have 500 CEOs that I mentor through the year, and we are. That's
kind of a selection bias.
But except a lot of people come in saying they were much more pessimistic, and I spend a lot of time with them through the year and at the event. Helping them get an abundance mindset, a gratitude mindset, a longevity mindset, an exponential mindset. We can change our beliefs by the evidence we're given. Like as you give people evidence over and over and over again, they start to challenge, right? If you're watching the Crisis News Network, which is my name for CNN every night, right? And every murder is coming into you over and over again at 6 o'clock, at 6:30, at 7 o'clock. You think the world is screwed. And it's like, it's going to give you this dystopian view of the future, right? That's our amygdala. This goes back to, our evolutionary drivers.
Almost everybody knows that exercise and eating healthy will keep your weight in check and help you live longer. Yet 70% of Americans are obese or over. So I agree with you and I love it. I just like to find something that works for most people.
Electroshock therapy.
So if you like that clip, there's a lot more where that came from. So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell so you won't miss our new videos as they come out each week.